Good morning, Troy.
Morning, mate. How are you?
Good. A beautiful location out here. Can you tell us a bit more about this place?
Also we're in the north of Bali, in the Lelang region. Phillips have been operating in Indonesia since the early 1990s. This is a good stretch of water with a trained workforce, good access to markets, both fresh markets to the south in Denpasar for our air freight product, and just over there is Java, whereby we have our own factory for cutting frozen product. Fresh fish, fresh feed too. We have feed coming from Java. Can get to us within a couple of weeks of production, so that's it. It's a good place.
Can you tell me a bit more about market access?
Yes, we're placed very well to both fresh and frozen markets. We have the international airport 3 hours to the south, which has planes going back empty to all parts of the world. So that's a great access for our fresh markets. And for our frozen markets, we have our own facility in Pasuruan, Hoppen Island over into Java, and we're about 4 hours away from there as well. So, at scale, this is a business of logistics, feed in, fish out. Well placed to do both here.
These fish look amazing. Why have you chosen Barramundi?
Thank you indeed, they are amazing. We chose Barramundi, it's native to the region. There's a belt sort of not too far from the equator. So fish grow really well here. And it's a building market, and hats off to those that have built it for us. It's made its way into, it's a legitimate fine dining white tablecloth option that can be produced, relatively cheaply. It goes well on a variety of diets, so it covers sustainability angles in that respect, and tastes great.
Why should we choose Phillips Foods?
Because we're the best. Our access to markets sees us getting into destination markets often as quick, or if not quicker, ironically, as domestic producers do. Yeah, quite simply, we do a good job of it, and welcome you to blind test our fish against anything you've got. Bring it.
Troy, these fish look beautiful. What's so special about them?
Thank you, and indeed they are things of beauty. What you're looking for would be uniformity in size, a gregarious sort of behaviour. Phillips offer traceability all the way through from our own brood stock, so we go right from the egg through to the plate, and as well we have strategic alliances with companies that are on the forefront of genetics, and as a result, these beautiful fish here.
These fish look hungry. What do you feed them? Phillips seems to run a really tight ship over here. Can you tell me a bit more about your crew?
Yes, we have the low-tech approach deliberately, which involves the local communities. Basically, if it doesn't work for them, it doesn't work for us either. And it has resulted in long time compounding relationships with our workforce, many of whom have been with us for over a decade. So, yeah, basically that's everything for us. It is tempting to mechanise, but at this point where we're at, we're heavy on people.
Are you noticing any impact from global warming?
Not as yet, and we're actually very lucky in as much as Barramundi actually performs better at a higher temperature. They are climate resilient.
How do you keep all these fish healthy?
A good question. We make sure only to stock healthy fish. Fortunately, there's an existing health management protocol which we follow to the letter. All fish are vaccinated twice before stocking from our land-based hatchery into the nursery, and they're backed up by specially formulated feeds, including functional feeds, and specific genetic targets that help us out with disease control. And
Does Phillips manage everything in-house?
no, we don't. We have existing long-time strategic partnerships with multinationals in feed and health management, and some of our customers. We've been shipping to New York for the last 12 years. We have bioremediation programs operating at our fallowed sites, including culturing sea cucumber and also seaweed culture as a CSR project.
Do you have any other CSR projects?
Yes, we've planted over 1,000 mangrove trees. We collect seeds that float past us. We consolidate them at a nursery in the hatchery, and when they've established roots, we grow them out for our children.
How do you manage your impact on the environment?
Through sustainable husbandry, which is constantly evolving. We only stock healthy fish at low density. We work together with the feed companies to reduce our reliance on marine sources, and fortunately Barramundi offers this flexibility.